Set 75329, Death Star Trench Run Diorama, is a LEGO Star Wars set within the Diorama Collection sub-theme. It has 665 pieces. It is for the ages of 18 and up and was released April 26, 2022. It retails in Canada for $79.99 Canadian, in the US for $59.99 US, in the UK for £54.99, and in the rest of Europe for €59.99, with Finland being €74.95. So this is going to be a rather interesting set. Okay, so you have a nice large picture of a set on the front of a box. Top left has the Empire logo, little symbol there with the Death Star Trench Run Star Wars above there. To the lower left is the LEGO logo. To the right side is the Star Wars logo. On the very bottom left, on the sort of like mosaic background of black LEGO pieces, you have the set information, and the very bottom right is the Disney logo. On the back of the set, LEGO logo top left, Star Wars top right, you have another picture of the set from sort of a back diagonal view. You have three pictures along the bottom. On the left is a shot from the original movie with from a TIE fighter shooting at X-Wings. To the right is a picture of a set on a sort of wire storage shelf, which is a really weird place to sort of have it just to show a display picture there. And right is the dimensions. So from the very bottom to the very top of piece on the back wall, it is 10 centimeters or 4 inches, and from the very left of the set to the very right, which I think it has a bit of an X-wing poking out, is 22 centimeters or 8.5 inches, and the Disney logo is on the very bottom left along that whole black mosaic LEGO piece section. On one side, you have where the components were made and distributed. You have the name of a set in another language and collection diorama in English and another language here, that's the sort of sub-theme that this set is within the LEGO Star Wars theme. And then you have the very bottom right is the warning that due to small parts, there's a potential choking hazard if children 0 to 3 consume them, so you got to watch out for children around the set. On the other side, LEGO logo very top, below that's the Star Wars logo. You have another shot, sort of more mid-shot diagonal of the X-Wing TIE fighters along the run, and then you have a diorama collection just below that. On the top, the LEGO logo is on the left. You have the name of a set in another language, and the actual size indicator is a 4x4 black plate with the sort of angled pieces on both sides. And the bottom of the set has that black mosaic LEGO piece background, and it has the usual recycling, UPC, and trademark information. So the set is a tabbed set. You just push in the tabs on the back and pop this open to get into it. Okay, so here's the set. You have 6 bags labeled 1 to 6. There are 3 loose dark gray 8x16 plates in the set. And then you have the instructions, which are not bent, which I really like. So on the front 2 pages, just have to do a little about the actual scene in the movie, and just a little bit about how they tried to capture that with the diorama here. Next 2 pages are a little bit about, once again, the scene in the movie, the whole thing about outmaneuvering Darth Vader, and another page on the actual complexity of the pieces in how they created the actual run in the movie and how they tried to recreate that in the actual set. And that's it for that. So bag 1 will deal with the main base of the actual Trench Run set. Number 2 deals with some of the detailing on the bottom, and number 3 will finish that off. Number 4 does the detailing along the back panel. Number 5 does a lot more detailing on the back panel plus the bottom of the set, and bag 6 will do the gun turret and little X-Wing and TIE fighter models. You have a feedback and win page on the back, so you can enter feedback onto a survey on the LEGO site about the set you've just built, what you didn't like, what you liked, what you thought that they should have done better, and you'll be entered in a chance to win a LEGO set. And there are 2 pages of parts, and that is it for the instructions. For packaging, I'm giving us a 4 out of 5. There was nothing fantastic about it, but nothing wrong with it. No bent instructions, which is actually, for me lately, has sort of been a rarity, so it's nice to see that. And yeah, The packaging is, it's, same usual Lego packaging. So, there are timestamps in the bottom of the description below if you want to skip the time lapse or go to any other part of the video to see my ratings or just what the minifigures and stuff are like. And I will be watching a Lego video on the computer in front of me, and when I speed up my building this, it can just look a little weird when I occasionally look up at that all the time. So, let's begin. Okay, so here's the set. You have a orange brick separator. You have a couple extra parts, including a little dot piece of a R2-D2 head print on it, which is pretty nice. No minifigures. For exclusive parts, you have a 2x6 black tile, which has the print for the Force is strong with this one, Darth Vader quote that's on the front of this set. And you have a gray dot with the R2-D2 head print on it. Those are the only two parts that are exclusive to the set. So you have the actual diorama here, which is actually really neat. So you have a section of the trench run up at the front here. You have the little X-Wing flying around with Darth Vader's TIE and the two other TIE fighters just flying after him. Little gun piece with a swiveling bit on it to try and shoot at the TIE fighter or the X-Wing, but that's about it. This really is just a display piece. I do love the amount of greebling on here, which is just little bits and pieces put throughout to give it a lot more sort of real texture to it. I have only ever seen greebling this intense in the one case Super Star Destroyer mock, which I have, which is actually put away, but there was a lot of very tiny little parts being put together in order to make it look a lot cooler, and this definitely has it. This is actually one of the reasons why I bought this. But there's really not much to this. This really is just a display piece. For the build, I'm giving the build on this a 5 out of 5. It was a really, really cool build. The amount of little detailing that you do to give it a lot more depth and texture to the set was incredible. You do the little micro models of the TIE fighters, so that was really cool to see that built and done right. But build's getting a 5 because of the amount of detailing that it teaches you. It teaches you to do little things that you wouldn't otherwise think to do to get little detailing and stuff on here, and it was really cool that way. So build is going to get a 5. The play is I'm honestly going to give the play a 0. I don't see any play at all. This while you could pretend to have the TIE fighter and X-Wing fly through here, but really is there really is no play other than that, and even in this really is just a model. The amount of detailing that you have to do to get this model to look neat is something that no kid's gonna do. So I don't really see a kid ever actually getting the model. This really is just for adults. So I am gonna give play a 0 because really there is really no play here. This is a build it once, put on a shelf and admire it kind of build. For the display is going to get a 5. This is an incredible display. The amount of detailing that goes into it has effectively blown my mind. There is a lot of little bits and bobs put around this model to make it pop out quite a bit. And this will look good on a shelf as just a little standalone model, even just something like just a little shelf in a living room. Maybe have a couple things displayed. This would definitely look really good on this. So display is going to be a 5. The value for the amount of pieces is that you're getting at the price. It's either okay or it's not great, with Canada being like $80 for it, and you're only getting 665. It's not that great. You're not getting any minifigures with it, unlike the other two diorama sets that were released alongside this one. This is the only one that doesn't have minifigures. So the price, other than the incredible detailing, I can't say value is great. So I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. It's an okay value if you want to be able to see a set with a lot of greebling put around it to make the detailing stand out. And this is definitely one to get, but it's very hard to justify what you're getting here with the price that you're having to pay. It is a lot of little pieces. It's purely a display model, and I honestly just don't think that it's really worth the price. I don't think that the price that you're paying for this is worth what you're getting, which is effectively just a display model. At least with the other two, there is a little bit of play that you could do, but this one is purely a build it and put on the shelf, and really nothing else much to it. So value is going to get a 5. Who this is for? This is for either, I would say, one of two people. Either people who are diehard Lego Star Wars fans and need to have every set, or people who want a set with an incredible amount of detailing put into it. This is not for the average Star Wars fan, or even a I would say that even a person who likes display models should probably just get something else. It's very hard to justify the price that this is at, even though it looks really cool. That's pretty much all the set has going for it. It looks cool, and that's about it. So I would say people who are diehard Star Wars, Lego Star Wars fans who have to get every set, and those who really want a really detailed Lego Star Wars model are pretty much the only people who should be spending their money on this. And with that, I will see you all next time.